Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I feel like running my mouth just for a little bit before I head out to work. Now, listen, y'all already know I really don't keep up with sports unless it's some athlete involved in some mess. That's about the only time I tap into that sports world. However, there is this guy, and I have never heard of him a day in my life. Of course, again, I don't keep up with sports. His name is Kwame Brown. I think he used to play basketball. The only thing that I can tell y'all is when I tell y'all, whoever woke Kwame Brown up, girl, I know they regret it. I think Matt Barnes and some other guys have a podcast, and they were discussing him when he played basketball. And I don't know what they said, and then Charlamagne came back and said something. Then I think Jamil Hill said something. When I tell y'all, this man, when I tell y'all, this man cursed Charlamagne out. When I tell y'all, I have never heard, somebody get cursed out the way that man cut Charlamagne out on the World Wide Web. When I tell you, he talked to Charlamagne so bad over the World Wide Web, and Matt Barnes got something too. When I tell you, he called Matt Barnes Becky with the good hair. He said that Matt Barnes was in the mirror getting activated jail, trying to make sure his finger waves was right. He said, what that nigga said? He said, he called Charlamagne, girl, he called Charlamagne, you light-skinned raccoon face motherfucker. And I tell y'all, Kwame Brown has been on Charlamagne's ass. Now, I haven't been listening for the last couple of days. I just found out about this probably like 4 days ago, and I listened to some of the stuff that he was saying. When I tell y'all, I was in my bed screaming. Do you hear me? So whoever Kwame Brown, I don't know who Kwame Brown is, girl. As far as I'm concerned, he could be another Dr. or Umar Johnson, girl. I don't know. But what I will say is that I have gotten a kiki. Well, I got a kiki off of him when I started watching his videos. Girl, y'all need to go check his videos out. When I tell you, he is hilarious. When I tell you, girl, he is reading the girls down. Charlamagne, y'all should let that man alone. Y'all should let that man alone. Because y'all done woke up this man and he is cursing everybody out. Everybody getting cursed out. All right, y'all. I wanted to talk about, his name is IamZoie. We talked about him before a couple of weeks ago. Well, like a month ago when I went live. Remember, it was some stuff going on with him and Tammy. And he called out, I think, Waka Flocka, and Tammy hopped into it. So we talked about him before on my channel. I think he's on Wildin' Out. I think I knew about him because I used to watch some of his videos on Instagram. He would just dance and twerk, and I thought it was so funny. So I already knew. I don't follow him like that, but there was a clip floating around on Instagram, and I also saw it. Erica had posted it on Twitter. Y'all know I hop in and out of Twitter now. Let me play this clip, and I don't know if is his full name IamZoie or just Zoe. I don't know. Anyways, let me play this clip. He was sitting down talking to B. Simone, and this is what he had to say about dating. Here we go.
I see her. Oh my gosh. Because I can't date a gay guy. What? Openly. You know, it's like, how are you going to get married? He's going to be a guy who's with women and then decide to say, hey, I just want to be with you. So that means he ain't never been with no whoop up. Got you. How come? What's the reasoning behind that? I don't want to go out. Like, when I go in straight clothes to y'all sometimes, I can be like, oh God. In my head, I'm like, I don't mess with him. But nobody else knows. You know what I'm saying? I go like, I don't mess with him. But if I go to a gay club, they be like, oh, I done dated him. I done had everybody. Yeah, it's like just like with y'all. In your world. Yeah. it's like, you date a guy and a girl might be like, oh, I dated him, he's strong. It's like, fuck. So you want somebody that no other guy has ass? Right. I see her.
All right. So, okay. So this Instagram page reposted his, I think it was Fresh Media, reposted this clip. And this is what he had to say in the comment section. This disgusting ass post. When people don't understand you and slap a ridiculous ass caption to ruffle the feathers of the community. People are allowed to have preferences, and until you know me and why I'm saying what I'm saying, so be it. And continue to say what you want. I don't knock anybody's views or how they live. That's your life. This world is full of different types of people. Just because what I want don't fit your check off list, there's another person that thinks like me. Live your life and be happy. Not hate to anybody under this post speaking ill of me. Be you and be the best at it. It sounds like a whole bunch of internalized homophobia, and I think that runs rapid, especially within the Black community, because I think for a lot of us, Black, LGBTQIA, growing up in Black households, you hear a lot, whether it's through family, friends, or television, media, whatever, that being gay is wrong, right? Especially if you're effeminate. Like, that's a big no-no. The last thing you want to do is be twitching in front of your daddy or your uncles, right? So I think that while, yes, you can definitely have your preferences, I think that once you voice those preferences, and especially if you're someone who has a large following, I think that people have the right to question or talk about what you've said. I think that we need to get away from this thing of just because it's my preference or just because it's my opinion. That does not mean just because it's your opinion. That doesn't mean that your opinion can't be wrong or that your opinion can't be racist or homophobic or your opinion can't be problematic or your preference can't be problematic. If somebody got on here and said that, if a dark-skinned man or whatever got on here and said, I only like light-skinned women, girl, it might be your preference, but you can't expect people not to get into your ass. I think the thing that's going on with IamZoie is that, first of all, you should not base finding your life partner on whether or not, girl, the girls in the club done had your nigga before. That's the first thing. You finding your man or the man of your dreams should not be based on whether or not, if you go to the club, some of the girls done had your man before. Because it sounds like, girl, you want to one-up the girls in the club. The second thing is, I think that with someone like IamZoie, who is very, very effeminate, it's strange. I'm not going to say it's strange. I think that it's problematic that someone who is as effeminate as IamZoie say that he wants this man who basically ain't clockable, right? This man who has only been with women. I think that for a lot of gay guys, we have this thought of, oh, if he's straight, if he's DL, that's right. When the truth of the matter is, let me just go ahead and put this out on the table. The trades, the DLs of the gay community, they're equivalent to the goddamn futures of the straight community. They ain't shit. They ain't shit. And they're worse than the openly gay guys. Trade, DL, and to think that you're getting this prize by dating someone who has possibly only been with women is a lie. Let me tell you something about trade and DL. Trade and DL will get your ass caught up. Trade and DL will get your ass in a grave. Because there's no way that you're going to find this man of your dreams who has only been with women and then out the blue he is with you and he's comfortable enough to go down to start, I hate to say lifestyle, but he's comfortable enough to live in his truth. I think that IamZoie needs to sit down and think about why he's only interested or are interested in men who are not openly gay. Especially when you walk around here, girl, you even eat, girl, no tea, no shade, IamZoie, girl, you even eat like a queen. Girl, the way you said that was peeling them crawfish, girl, or crab legs. So I think it's crazy when you have someone as effeminate as IamZoie saying that I want a man that's not openly gay. Because let's just keep it all the way 100. And this might sound ignorant as fuck. There's no way somebody like IamZoie is gonna walk down the street with a man and girl, they not clock his man because of him. Girl, you done got your ass online, throwing your ass in a circle, doing kick splits, and girl, cartwheels, and girl, now all of a sudden, girl, I don't want no man that's openly gay. More than likely because you've been taught, like a lot of gay people have been taught, that being masculine is right. You know, if you're openly gay, that probably means that you're effeminate, or you know, you have effeminate ways. And again, I just think it's weird that you have someone that is as effeminate as IamZoie saying that I only want to date somebody who's not openly gay. Even if, let me say something, even if something traumatic has happened in your life, that still does not mean that your preferences cannot be problematic, or that your preferences, girl, like I said, it can't be problematic. And you cannot expect to have this large platform and say some things like this and behave the way that you behave and expect people not to have some type of conversation or feel some type of way about it. Baby, it's internalized homophobia to a T. Girl, if you want to hear internalized homophobia, let me play the clip again for the girls.
I see her. Oh my gosh. Because I can't date a gay guy. What? Openly gay. You know, it's like, so how you gonna get married? He's gonna be a guy who's with women and then decide to say, hey, I just want to be with you. So that means he ain't never did no what though. Got you. How come? What's the reasoning behind that? I don't want to go out. Like, when I go in straight clothes, y'all, sometimes I can be like, oh girl. In my head, I'm like, I don't mess with him. But nobody else knows. You know what I'm saying? I go like, I don't mess with him. But if I go to a gay club, they be like, oh, I done dated him. I done had everybody. Yeah, it's like just like with y'all. In your world, yeah. It's like you date a guy and a girl might be like, oh, I dated him. Be sure. It's like, oh, fuck. So you want somebody that no other guy has asked? Right. I see her.
Let me say something. I think that gay guys have this completely fucked up. And I'm telling you this from experience, baby. This is not my opinion. This is facts. When I used to frequent the straight club back in the day, when I tell you I used to stay in the straight club, right? Girl, I could be out, especially on a Saturday night, and be downtown at, I don't know, venue. Whatever club was popping on a Saturday night. And this is right hand to the man. I could be at the straight club and baby, half of the niggas in the straight club, baby, I would go to Club 2020 and bitch, half of the dudes that was in the straight club, baby, had Tootsie Roll right on over to the punk club right along with me. So this thing of thinking that just because you're in the straight club that, oh, I wanna have this feeling as though if I see somebody in the straight club, I had him. Well, baby, if you in a straight club and another girl is in a straight club, you don't think there's no other girls in the straight club too? Girl, this is the thing. Most gay guys, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of gay guys hang out with girls. And more than likely the reason being is because growing up, the guys did not accept us. They didn't want to play with us, you know, because it's kind of like, oh, you a punk, you gay, whatever. So we hang out with a lot of girls. And that's from girl, elementary school all up until, girl, probably to the day you die. You know, the only ones that probably got away with, you know, having guy friends are the ones who probably could pull off masculinity, you know? But for the girls who are clockable, okay, girl, the boys did not want to play with you. And then even in college, it's kind of like, girl, the most dustiest, ugliest, trifling niggas be like, I don't want to be in his group. Like, girl, I don't want your dusty ass. You got holes. Girl, when you stood up, I saw holes in your drawers. Girl, I did not want you, girl. Matter of fact, I don't even want you sitting beside me. Hello? But you think that because I'm a punk, girl, I want you. But so the thing is, what I want to tell IamZoie and everybody else, stop thinking that you are the only, that when you go to the straight club, you might see somebody who you mess with and think that that's the only gay guy in the club. Because more than likely, you hang around a bunch of girls, I hang around a bunch of girls, he hangs around a bunch of girls, he hangs around a bunch of girls. And when you hang around a bunch of girls, they're probably straight, not all of them. So you frequent these straight clubs a lot, right? You frequent these straight clubs a lot. And then after, when it hits about 1 o'clock, 1:15, baby, you punch it on to the gay club. And more than likely, a lot of the guys that were at the straight club have now, again, girl, electric slided their ass to the goddamn punk club. So get out of this, oh, I like to be in the straight club because I like to think that, I like to know that, girl, I only mess with this guy. No. A lot of us are in the straight club because a lot of us hang out with straight girls. And so we go to these straight places, right? But you're not the only girl in the straight establishment. Please believe that. Please believe that. All right, y'all. That's all I wanted to talk about. IamZoie, he's a funny guy. However, again, I think that his views are very problematic. I think that he has a lot of internalized homophobia that he needs to deal with. I think that you cannot be as openly gay and effeminate as IamZoie and then be like, girl, I want somebody who's not openly gay. Like I said, girl, look at IamZoie when he eating them crab legs. Girl, everything, girl, you eating the crab legs like this. Yeah, but you want somebody who mad. Girl, bye. And again, like, no tea, no shade. When you think of trade, DL, they're really the raggediest type of men. I'm sorry. And I think that for gay men, LGBTQ folk, period, y'all need to get out of that, girl, I want somebody who's closeted or I want somebody who's trade, because they will kill your ass, okay? A nigga will put a bullet in your head and go to jail for the rest of their life before they let someone find out that they are a bona fide punk, right? They don't want nobody finding out that they a faggot. So I think that when it comes to this whole, y'all already know, girl, I don't fool with trade. Girl, give me an old Southern butch queen, an old queen, and we can, girl, lock hands and, girl, Tootsie roll down a goddamn block together. Girl, I don't fool with no trade. I've heard too many negative stories and deadly outcomes when it comes to dealing with trade and DL men. That, girl, I don't want no parts of that shit. And y'all need to get out of that, girl, I want somebody who's not openly gay, or I want somebody who's trade or DL. Because, girl, what's going to happen, girl? Your ass going to be DL in the ground. Down low in the goddamn ground. Because before he let anybody find out his tea, he will put a bullet in your head or a knife in your goddamn chest. And the real gag is, girl, once he kill you, girl, we gonna find out his tea. But, girl, that don't think logically, girl. That's all I got to say. I'm done. Girl, date who you want to date.